Slide 1. Hello, my name is Xavier Chan. My presentation is on the emergency management system in England. Slide 2. Since the history of England affects many of the policies of emergency management, they are combined. England has a long written history that includes multiple emergencies and managements of those issues. There is the management or mismanagement of the bubonic plague that has plagued Europe. There is also the Great London Fire that has had some organization problems. One of the major events that dictates policy is the response of the bombing of London during World War II. The people did not feel as if the government provided the necessary opportunities and supplies for them to rebuild after the bombing. This led to local government having the major control responses and emergencies and disasters that dictate policy. The events of 9/11 in the United States led to Civil Contingencies Act of 2004. This act put into place many policies into statute that already existed. It confirmed the local authority control in emergencies. Slide 3. The implementation pattern for response is bottom up. Local authorities are responsible for responding and organization of materials from regional government and cabinet level government. Local authorities also organize and communication with voluntary of non-profit sector. This includes organizations such as British Red Cross, Salvation Army, and Royal Voluntary Service. They provide education for citizens and resources to disasters such as water, clothing, and shelter. Slide 4. England is considered one of the highest paid per capita of tornado touchdowns in the world. They can occur anywhere in the country, including its major cities such as London and Birmingham. The climate in England also allows for major flooding issues. To combat the flooding, there have been many return of walls and other infrastructure to force floods to the open water and project buildings. Winter storms are also dangerous due to heavy snowfall and can create infrastructure and leave people stranded in cold homes. England also is combating heat waves, terrorist attacks, and London being a primary target, and paramedics with small pockets of highly dense population areas with no vaccinations. Other emergencies have occurred in the past, but not on a large scale as the others or recently in the history of the country. Slide 5. One of the major obstacles is communication and keeping up with hazards and risks. The Contingencies Act legally bonded local authorities to conduct risk assessments and put in data banks so they know how to respond to the risks. Communication is led by local authorities and is up to local authorities to make the communication continue. As stated before, World War II, 9/11, and the Civil Contingencies Act are the major influences in emergency management in England. Slide 6. Thank you for listening to my presentation. The important fact to remember about England is its emergency management system is the local government has authority and responsibility to respond and recover to emergencies.